Hello and welcome to another Green and Tidy Live. If you're a regular watcher, you will know that I am a massive fan of scheduling for a couple of reasons. First of all, because it makes sure things get done, that's the obvious reason. But more importantly, because it removes all the stress. Instead of walking around with this clutter in your brain all the time and that little voice going, you need to get that done, and when are you going to do that? And then there's that job you haven't got around to doing. You don't have to think about it anymore because you've decided when it's going to happen. And so you'll do it when you get to it and you don't have to worry about it now. And also, you know if you've got time to do it. So if you've just got it on a to-do list, you don't really know if there's time to get it done. But if you've scheduled it, you know there's time to get it done, or if there's not time to get it done, in which case you know there's some action to take. So it takes all the stress out. But there is something that is even better than a schedule. No, Rachel, can there really be? Yes, there can. And I'm going to tell you what it is after I introduce myself. I'm Rachel Papworth from Green and Tidy, the online professional organiser. I liberate busy people like you from the shackles of clutter and chaos because when your home works, your life works. So what's even better than a schedule? A system. That's what's even better than a schedule. That's what we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks. So first of all, what is a system? A system is a set of actions that produce a result that you do in the same way every time. So they get triggered by a certain trigger, and then you take these actions every time in the same way to produce the same result every time. So last week I was talking about recipes. If I see a recipe that hello to Ocean Girl, hi Ocean Girl. So if it's great to see you here. So if I see a recipe in a magazine that I fancy making, I have a set of actions that I take. I tear the recipe out, I take it to my computer, or maybe I'm on my phone, but I need to get to my computer to print it. So I take it to my computer, check that I can find it online, which I usually can, copy and paste it into my recipes file on my computer, print it out, put the printed out recipe into my plastic wallet that lives in my cupboard in my kitchen. And I also add it to my to make file of recipes into that to make file of recipes on my computer, so that if the opportunity comes up to make that recipe, either because I'm looking for a particular ingredient, a recipe that would use up a particular ingredient, in which case I'd search my recipes file, or if I just got a chance to do some cooking but I don't really know what to cook, and then I would go and browse my to make recipes file, then I'll remember to make that recipe. So it's taken care of. Instead of tearing it out, sticking it somewhere and forgetting I've got it, or tearing it out with that worry in the back of my head that says, I do want to make this, but how am I ever going to remember to make it when the opportunity arises? I've got a system that takes care of those things. Okay, so that's an example of a system. Why is that even better than a schedule? It's even better than a schedule for two reasons. So the first is that, I was talking about how a schedule removes stress because you don't have to think about when something's going to happen. You don't have to worry about whether you're going to get around to doing it. You've scheduled it. You know it's going to happen. So there's a similar thing with a system. You don't have to think about how you're going to achieve. So in this case, remembering the recipe, or So let's come up with another example. Your system could be that when somebody tells you when their birthday is, you put it into your online organizer so that you won't forget that it's their birthday. So you don't have to worry about how am I going to remember birthdays. You know how you're going to remember birthdays. They're in your online organizer. So it takes all the worry out of how are you going to do something. And then the second thing that's even better about a system is that you've got endless opportunities to keep tweaking it and improving it. So say that was your system with birthdays. You put them into your online calendar, and then it gets to Monday and you look in your calendar and, oh, it's my friend's birthday today. It's too late for me to do anything about that. I can phone her up, but it's too late for me to send her a card or get her a present or whatever it is you would normally do. That system didn't work. How can I improve that system? I know I'm going to set it so that next year I get a reminder 5 days before her birthday so that there's time to take action to get a card or a present, whatever it is you would normally do. So you can keep tweaking your system, as a result of which your life gets continually more efficient and more productive, which means that you can take on more and more of the stuff that you love to do. So the point of all this is that you get to live a bigger and bigger life that achieves more and more of the stuff that you genuinely love. Do you see what I mean? So if that makes sense, let me know in the comments below, or if it doesn't make sense, if you've got any questions, if you agree, if you disagree, if you can't stand the thought of creating systems, or if you already love creating systems and you've got loads that you want to share. Either way, put everything in the comments below. Give the video a like, whether or not you love systems, just give the video a like if you like the video. And next week, I am going to tell you about how to create systems. So if I've sold you on the idea that systems are the way to go, I'm going to teach you how to create a system for anything, how to create systems in your daily life that are going to make your life so much easier. So, yep, that's it. And I will see you in the next YouTube Live. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.